Hey guys, side note, I'm having the worst hair day. My hair is so long now because of the lockdown, but do you know what? We're just gonna push through. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Hakuna La Planta. My name is Kevin, and this is going to be a propagation update video. I did a video like this already, but there are many more plants that I can talk about. And so in this video, I will talk about 6 different plants that I have propagated in the past. Those plants have been posted on my YouTube channel. And I think for all of them, we're at about the 6-month mark. So I guess today is kind of like the 6-month update of all those plants. Going in order, first I will talk about the Syngonium Wendlandii and the Syngonium Pink Splash. I had both these plants in one propagation video. The second one is the Monstera Standleyana. I was having a bunch of issues with, I'm guessing, nutrient burn and over fertilizing. And I'm forgetting, I think I showed you guys that I transferred it into soil. You'll see the update today. The fourth plant will be the Syngonium aurea variegata, or is it variegata aurea? I don't know. I remember that one being a really aggressive one in terms of propagating and chopping and cutting up the stem too aggressively. The fifth plant is the Epipremnum pinnatum skeleton key. I'm having so many issues with this one, but you'll see what kind of issues they are. And the very last one is the Monstera siltapicana. So yeah, there's a lot of plants to talk about today. Before I start this video, if you like these kind of videos and you like my content, I would appreciate it if you would subscribe to my channel and follow me on Instagram if you like planty situations, planty things. Okay, so the first plant is the Syngonium Wendlandii. So let's start off with the propagations here. So they're fine. I think in the, I think it was a 3-month update, I said I might propagate this. I'm thinking about it because it's just hanging like that. I mean, it's fine. Like, I could let it just go like that, but there's so much like stem over here and like, I don't know. It's like leaning against the window, which is kind of cold and I don't really like that. So yeah, I think I might propagate it. And so just to recap, there are 4 propagations in this pot. So the first one is this one. The second one is this beauty over here. The third one is this one. Oh, the leaves are so pretty. And the last one is right over here. So again, no issues except for this one that doesn't want to stay up like that. But yeah, she's so cute. And now moving on to the mother plant. So she's also so amazingly cute here. Geez, I love her. Some dead leaves, but that's normal. They're all older leaves. No issues with pests or anything. It's doing okay. So this plant over here, guys, actually, I didn't propagate from this one. This was just a second plant in the same pot. It's this one that I propagated from. And I see 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 offshoots coming off the main stem. And that's crazy because this only had like a central stem where all the leaves are coming out. That's the stem where I chopped all the propagations, and because I did that, it just, there's so many growth points that came out of one stem. And I'm finding that's very common with Syngoniums, just as long as they have a good root system, which this one does. I don't know if you could see that. But yeah, she's doing well. I actually have this one in a cooler environment. It is winter now. It's February, so I mean, that's probably why there's some yellow leaves, but I'm not going to take it off. I'm going to let it die away by itself, and yeah. Okay, so this is the first plant, the Syngonium Wendlandii. Okay, so the second plant is the Syngonium podophyllum Pink Splash. I'm happy to say that this plant is doing great, so I'll show you the propagations first. This is her. All her pink leaves here. She's just so cute and gorgeous. Again, there are 2 plants in here. The first one is the small one over here, and then the second one is the bigger one with all these pink leaves here. But yeah, she is so beautiful. Oh my gosh. I could propagate this one again, but I think I might hold off a little bit until it grows a little bit more. Moving on to the mother plant, you could see that this is her. So a little less pink, but still splashes of pink. And there are a total of 3 plants. So here's a cute one over here, that's one. The second one is this one over here. And then the third one is this one. There is less pink. I don't know if it's because it's a younger plant or maybe it's in the genetics of where the plant first shot out its new growth, but I mean, I'm gonna see what happens with the growth and see if more pink comes out, and if not, then I'll just propagate it again. I'm dropping LECA everywhere. Again, guys, the Syngonium podophyllum pink splash. Okay, so the third one is the Monstera Standleyana. So this one, like mentioned before, I was having yellowing leaves, and I kind of linked it to nutrients burn. So I was thinking that I over fertilized it, or maybe because the roots were kind of sitting in a strong nutrient solution. But she's right here, guys. So this is the Monstera Standleyana. So she kind of looks the same, but the only difference is you could see that she is living in pond right now. I don't know if you could see, I have cupboards, so I can't show you closer. Maybe, can I zoom in? Is that a thing? Is it zooming? No. Oh, it is? Oh, wow. Okay. Can you see this? I'm uncomfortable. Like, see this leaf over here. You could see yellowing. And I guess that's the only one I'll show you because I don't like this. So I just thought I would see how this plant would grow in pond. And do you know what, guys? It has pushed out new leaves, but I think because I kind of put it in shock when I transferred it, there's not much new growth here, but there's like 3 new leaves, but it's hard to show you guys. Like, and I think there are 1, 2, I think there's 4 plants in here, but she hasn't done much. I think the newer leaves look good because they're not yellowing or anything. So ultimately I'm happy and I'm gonna keep it in pond. It's only been in pond for, I wanna say 2 to 3 weeks, but I'm gonna continue to see how it's doing. So again, the third plant is the Monstera Standleyana. Okay, so the fourth plant is one of my favorites. This one is the Syngonium Aurea variegata. And like I said, I did a little bit of a dramatic propagation with this one. And I think one of the cuttings died in the middle of that whole thing. But thankfully, guys, I think I have 3 plants left and I'll just grab them. So these are the little babies. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna spill LECA and water everywhere. But these are the babies. There's one here. So beautiful, cute leaves. And then the second one is this one. You can see there's some dead leaves, but if they're still attached, I'm going to keep them. So you could see a little here. I talked a little bit about it in the video, but this was a completely yellow leaf and you could see that it's completely browned off. It didn't have enough chlorophyll in it. The plant kind of needed to prioritize leaves that had green. And you could see it also with this one. Half of this leaf was green and half of it was yellow, and you could see the yellow part is kind of melted away. In time with newer leaves, I would expect these ones also to go, but we'll just see what happens. And then moving on to this one, I think that's a really good balance between green and yellow. So she's cute and I'm happy. The third one is the top cutting, and she is just so magnificent. Oh my gosh. I don't know if in the update video these 3 leaves are present, but look at that here. Beautiful, beautiful variegation. And the thing about these plants is when they come out, they kind of have this like bright lime green color, but sometimes they fade to this yellow. And this is basically what happened with this leaf. Like I didn't expect this leaf to be this yellow. It came out like this. So I actually can't wait to see what this leaf looks like once it's fully hardened off. And another prime example of the plants favoring the green. This leaf, the yellow part's dying off. This leaf, same over there. This one a little bit at the bottom there, but just the leaf overall. I think it's the oldest. Yeah, you know what? This leaf is the oldest, so that's normal to see. And then this one, oh gosh. And you can notice that the green parts on all the leaves are still intact. So that's quite interesting. I cannot wait for this plant to get big because I really want to propagate it again. I'm not going to do it yet. Kind of put it through the ringer already. But again, guys, the fourth plant is the Syngonium aurea Syngonium aurea variegata. Okay, the fifth one is the Epipremnum pinnatum skeleton key. Okay, so this is her. You could see that she is a pawn. So there are multiple plants in here, but she's starting to yellow a little bit. I don't know if it's because I transferred it into pawn recently and it's just adjusting. And there is new growth, like this is a new leaf over here. But yeah, I guess it's early to tell. I already spoke about me not really being a fan of this plant. I'm still going to grow it and see what happens, and maybe that'll change my mind if the growth starts looking like a key. I took a lot of your suggestions, I gave it something to climb on, and I have it under really bright light. Maybe that's why it's yellowing, but I don't know. There's like flocks of birds just flying past my window. It's really distracting. Are those? Y'all, I live in the city. Those did not look like pigeons. I don't even know what they were. Okay, anyways, yeah, we'll see. I mean, she's fine. Maybe it just needs time to adjust. I know I've had issues with just Epipremnum as a family. Their roots are so sensitive in my experience and maybe my method of growing in like LECA and passive hydroponics, but their roots are so sensitive. So again, Epipremnum pinnatum skeleton key. The last one, the sixth plant, is the Monstera siltapicana. So if you guys remember in that video, I initially propagated the plants because I initially had it in semi-hydroponics and LECA, and the leaves started elongating and they were really skinny. They didn't even look healthy. And so I propagated them with a goal of transferring them back into soil just to see if that leaf shape would come back, like the classic Monstera siltapicana leaf shape. And I mean, it did, and I guess I'll grab them now. So the first one here is in soil, and you could see that leaf shape is back. So yeah, this is one plant over here. She's climbing up this coco coir pole here. And the second one is just on the other side. It's kind of growing the other way. I know I need to move it. But yeah, it's doing its thing. Again, the leaves are back to its normal shape. Yeah. So yeah, ultimately very pleased and happy with this plant. And guys, ooh, just a second guys, my camera's overheating because of the sun. Oh my God, everything's so hot, jeez. Okay, let me talk really quickly. I might propagate this plant. I know it's pretty, but I just want a fuller plant. So that might happen soon. And speaking about propagations, here's the other plant, guys. So I actually propagated this plant again. But you could see that it grew a lot if I have this many cuttings in a pot of pawn here. But yeah, she's cute. And again, I'm new to the shoes of pawn. This is an experiment for me. It's only been about 2 to 3 weeks, so I don't have an opinion yet, but I mean, they're still alive. Oh God, is my camera gonna last if just a few seconds? Okay, let's do the outro. Okay, let's move this plant first. Okay guys, I guess that's it. So like I said before, it's been 6 months since I propagated all those plants that I talked about today. I haven't had any huge losses. There's been some, stunted growth and everything, but ultimately they're all alive and doing well. And so yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please let me know in the comment section below and give me a thumbs up. And as per usual, I am working on tons of propagation videos. I have so many plants that I'm propagating right now, and I'm really, really excited. Kind of like a massacre that's happening, but like it'll all be good at the end. But yeah, again, if you like those videos, there's a ton of them coming your way. If you've made it to the very end, thank you guys so much. I greatly appreciate it. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.